You ever feel like wake up, you know what I'm saying? Might read the paper, drink tea, coffee, man. You know, want to relax. You want some soothing music. You meditate, you pray. You watch a lot of documentaries. Some of the traits of an old soul, I believe. You watch a lot of, you into a lot of history, a lot of ancient shit, a lot of old shit, man. I like them old YouTube videos. Like I like old music. You know, y'all can relate. I think y'all can relate to what I'm talking about. The old throwback, nostalgic, retro, grimy, gritty era. You know what I'm saying? Shit grungy, shit dusty. You know what I'm saying? The vinyl shit, man. Even before vinyl, just digging into old shit, man. I think it's an old soul for real. You know. You don't really care about how you look. You know what I'm saying? You done grown out of the world. I believe it's an old soul for real. Like you done matured all the way up. Nah, all the way, man. When people say grown, you know what I'm saying? Grow up. You ain't never grown up. You always gonna be able to grow, man. You always gotta expand your mind, expand your horizon, expand your spirituality, expand yourself. You know what I'm saying? I always try to expand, man. Never fully grown, continuously growing. You know what I'm saying? It's facts, man. You know, always, man. Just keep it going. You know, you don't care about this world, man. You're not into this world like that. You're not looking for. You're not seeking no approval from the outside world. You know what I'm saying? You rather seek approval from yourself, from your inner spirit. I think that's an old soul, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel what I'm saying. I think that's an old soul. You don't let this shit bother you, man. You don't let what happens to you bother you. I think it's an old soul. You know what I'm saying? Most motherfuckers are still learning. They're still, you know what I'm saying, figuring shit out, man. They ain't, they stuck in this world, man. This material world, this physical world. You know what I'm saying? I think once you really tap into the spiritual world, man, you really become old soul. A lot of people, they weren't born with that though, you know what I'm saying? Many I call few are chosen. God only puts it in a certain few, man. And the Bible talks about that. The elect, you know what I'm saying? The chosen. And everybody was meant to see early. You know what I'm saying? Some was meant to see late in life. And then it hit them, you know what I'm saying? Us ones that's into this spirituality and shit, man, we was blessed to pick this thing up early. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30, man. I was blessed to pick this thing, but I was thinking like this as a child. You know what I'm saying? I was questioning shit as a kid, you know. What the fuck this world about, man? You know, as soon as I found out there wasn't no sound, I'm like, something's wrong here. You know what I'm saying? Something's wrong here. When I found out there wasn't no sound, I'm like, oh man. You know what I'm saying? Something's wrong here, dog. We was ignorant, man. You know what I'm saying? Our parents put the program on from their parents' program, what they got put onto them. You know what I'm saying? So from the system, you know what I'm saying, passed on all the way down, man. So we gotta be. This is the generation, man, that they talk about all on YouTube. That we the ones that came back in return to do the work on this planet and put a message out, put something great out, leave a legacy, start a business, pass it down, start a family, lead, you know what I'm saying, uplift, inspire, you know what I'm saying, drive the next generation to do better, man, after us, and so forth, you know what I'm saying, keep it going, man. You know, I think that's old. So, motherfuckers, when you drink beer like you young, you drink beer, man. Old nigga, man. You know, I drink beer, man. My homie Lee died. He, Big Lee. You know, name was Big Lee, man. We call him Big Lee. That's what everybody can know him by, Big Lee. And lived in the projects, dog. And every time I come through the projects, he would be out the window, sipping on Bud Ice. That was his favorite drink, man. You know, I'm gonna break this shit though. I ain't gonna just keep drinking Bud Ice forever. I'm conscious, but I ain't conscious about what the fuck they put in this shit though. You know what I'm saying? I need to do some digging on that. And all this shit has an effect. Beers, blacks, weed. You know what I'm saying? Women. Shit all got an effect on this, man. But it's how you handle it. It's how you get back. It's how you break from it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let this shit control you. You control it. You know what I'm saying? But Big Lee, man, he was. I really wasn't jigging with him at first, man. We didn't connect like it at first. You know what I'm saying? We didn't connect like it at first, man. When I first met Big Lee, you know, we got into it about shit, man. One of my homies, he. Okay, they froze my videos off. They froze my video. Okay, so my homie was homeless, man. He's like, man, pick me up, Blake. So I picked him up, took him over his sister's house, dropped him off, and Big Lee was there. And it was like, yeah, that's my so-called brother, whatever, and that's my sister's dude. And Big Lee had a kid. They both had a kid. And his sister had a kid, man. And my homie's sister had a kid, and they stayed in the projects. And I first met Big Lee, man, we didn't, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't cool. Like, I wasn't feeling bro. Like, nah, man. Like, I wasn't jigging with him. I don't know, something about him. I just feel like, seemed like he could be a user, you know. You know, a lot of people, man, you meet, man, they could just, you know, because they didn't have cars and shit back then, you know. Not on no egotistical shit, but I'm just saying, like, I could spot, like, motherfucker try to use, you know, as soon as I come over, you know, be asking, like, you know, run to the store, get this Bud Ice. You know what I'm saying? I do it, like, fuck it, bro. I run to the store, get you some Bud Ice. Gotta get some blacks too. Fuck it, I'll smoke, you know. Got the Bud Ice, got smoke. So every time I come over, you know, that's how people do you, man. They want to use you. You know, it was cool though. I really didn't think none of it. You know, cool, man. You know, paid me a little bit for it for running to the store, so I wasn't tripping. So come back, I always get the birds, and you know, it was me and a whole bunch of homies one night. Big Lee called on the phone, and I'm not gonna tell you the backstory of what happened to Big Lee's woman. You know what I'm saying? That's a little personal, man. But uh, she ended up not coming. I'm just put it like she ended up not coming back home. Left Big Lee with the kid. You know what I'm saying? To raise, and it was tough on him, man. I could see the stress on him. But he called us one night. We went out, and we all had a good time, man. Big Lee, a whole bunch of homies went out to the bar, chicken wings, pool, beers, pizza. You know what I'm saying? Women, just having a good time, great time. Big Lee wasn't used to really getting out like that. You know, he's so big because it was a big league. So big, man, he wasn't used to getting out like that. And we got out that night and really enjoyed itself, man. And a couple of days, you know, about everybody drank. We all went half on the drinks and stuff. You know, Big Lee was buying chicken wings for us, paid for the pool games. You know what I'm saying? First time we ever went out, man. It was the last time we ever went out too. It was messed up, and we ended up back in, you know, a couple of days later, ended up back in the projects, hanging out, and was over his house, smoking, drinking, chilling, all the homies. We around the table talking shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, Big League, what you think about, like, he was breathing kind of heavy. I could tell his breathing was kind of heavy. I'm like, what you get? He's like, man, I got heart problems and stuff like that. And been on medicine for some years. And I'm like, dang, man, like, you gotta take it easy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it easy, Big League, man. And so we started talking about like, damn, like, you afraid to, like, we started thinking about, dying, death. And then we started talking about it because you never really get into conversation with people when they talk about death. People are scared to talk about the shit. And me was like, it don't bother me. I'm not really worried about it. And we kind of, we talked about it a little bit, kind of shut it off. Um, 2 days later, 2 days later after the conversation, this conversation was 2 days after we had come from the bar. Then 2 days later, boom, Big Lee comes back home. He's making his runs, working, come back, party. They said the next morning, man, he came back. I just said it next, when he came from making his runs, came back to the crib, party that whole night. This is 2 days after we had a conversation. Working all day, came back home, partied, had women, drinks, smokes, fun. They said he woke up the next morning, he hit the bathroom, boom, fell, hit his head on the tub, bleeding everywhere, heart attack, man. Died right there in the bathroom. You know. So a couple of days later, man, they had a whole family come out there in front of the apartment, and his brother, man, I almost shed it, man. I think I did. I was shedding, man. I was shedding some tears, we started getting cool, man. After a while, me and Big Lee and us, man, we all started getting cool. And his brother, I remember his brother said, Big Lee's in heaven now. He's looking out that window like he did on Earth. And I broke, man. I'm like, man, you know, this shit touched me. So I think that's the reason why I still drink a lot of beers, man. I'm still facing with that. But you can't let it get you. You gotta control it. I know to tell myself to back off. The spirit to tell me, back off, man. You don't need to be drinking. It's not everything, man. It's just not getting drunk and high, smoking. Shit ain't nothing, man. It's more important things, more better to do in the world. It's more things to explore and discover. But life is unexpected. Me and my homies was just talking about that outside right before I did this video. Before I did the last video on her. Life is unexpected, man. You never know what a hit. You just gotta live every day like it's your last, man. Just love it, enjoy it, embrace it, cherish it. Love your peoples, you know what I'm saying? Hug on them, you know what I'm saying? Be there, man. Just take it all in, take everything as you live day by day, second by second. You never know, next second might be last one, you know what I'm saying? But live every second like it's, you just love it, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just love it. I don't care what it don't matter what you got, no matter what you do, where you at, man, just enjoy yourself, man. Uplift, help others, man. You know what I'm saying? Put a smile back on others' faces. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about on this planet, I think, man. But they planned it for us not to do these type of things, you know what I'm saying? They plan us to work these jobs all these years for bullshit pay and not analyze things, not think on a higher level. Um, just a lot of traps, man. A lot of traps, a lot of snares, man, in the world. You just gotta stay strong that you don't get trapped in it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just like putting these messages out there because I know it's gonna help someone. I just help one, two, three people, man. You know, because if I was to leave today, man, this is gonna be here. You know, I believe if social media or YouTube don't get shut down, internet, you know, shit always changes and shuts. Shit always nothing lasts forever. My granny said that she's right. You know, you never know. Be 50 years from now, they didn't cut off YouTube. You never know. Shit, they could. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's huge, it's the hugest fucking platform in the world. You know what I'm saying? Next to some other ones, but I know this is gonna be something here on this earth that's gonna help somebody else, and that's what I like to do. It ain't about me getting paid, and about me donations, which is mandatory to get your money. You know what I'm saying? In the society that we live in, this high ass taxed ass society that we live in. It's just about giving back, man, giving some words back. You know. So yeah. Yep. On to the next.